Hey, what's up? It's Alex. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hi there, America. I'm Joe Biden. This election season has everybody bummed. Apparently there's viruses in Corona bottles now, the economy is tanking, and your favorite revolutionary just dropped out of the race. Listen, I may be old and white, but hey, the other guy running is old and white too, so what do you have to lose? You can just, eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, or something. I can talk my way into the presidency, into your hearts, and around again, until I forget what I'm talking about, which tends to happen pretty often. Listen, I know you didn't get what you wanted. A venti chai latte with extra almond milk with a side of Medicare for all and respect for personal space. But why go home with nothing, America, when you can settle for a nice old cup of Joe? Joe Biden for America. He'll fight for you. From the bedroom to breakfast. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. That was creepy, right? It was? Oh no. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, Trump's gonna win. We're in trouble. What is up, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to a surprise episode of the Short News Podcast. April 10th, halfway to April 20th. Haha, yeah, bro. What a day. I don't even know what that is. Like, I haven't looked at the news in over 24 hours. Probably since the last time we recorded. Oh, no, none of this looks good. Scientists tell White House coronavirus won't go away with warmer weather. Federal support ends for virus testing sites even as some areas expect surge in cases. Man accused of hit and run picked up by police, beaten and tied to pole. What? What the bloody hell? A California man who allegedly knocked another man unconscious by hitting him with his car after a heated argument was found by police beaten and tied to a telephone pole hours later. Whoa. Well, I mean, dude, don't attempt murder. Don't attempt a hit and run. That's step one to not getting tied to a telephone. I keep calling it a telephone pole. Oh, here come the planes. Right on schedule. I don't record these at like a consistent time. Like, I don't think it matters if I do. Planes are gonna fly over here, regardless. But who's flying right now? Who the hell is flying? Okay, here's some news. Best Buy's huge Apple sales event ends soon. Here are the best 10 deals. You guys ready for this? Alright. iPhone 11 starting at $21.87 a month. Or $15 a month with Sprint, even though there's no Sprint anymore. AirPods. You save $20. You can get them for $139.99. Are Best Buys open? No, just the internet, right? There's no way Best Buy's open. Apple Watch Series 5, you can save up to $50. MacBook Air, save up to $200. Plus 24-month financing available. Because, like, who can afford to pay for an Apple product just straight up, just cash right there. I can't. I finance my shit. I have the iPhone 11. I pay like $18 a month on that. I got a really good deal. Cause I traded in my iPhone 10 and they accepted that for a lot of money. It was in great condition. Pretty much got the phone for like half off. Not complaining. Really can't complain. I love the iPhone 11. So if you are in the market for a new phone, now might be the time to get one. Coronavirus deals, you know? Beats by Dre, Power Beats Pro. I have the Power Beats, where are they? The Power Beats 3s. Which are good. Which are really good. I like them. The Pros are kind of like the AirPods of Beats. You can get free Apple Music subscription for 3 months. New subscribers only. Alright, so those are Best Buy's top deals. Apparently there is a new Trolls movie. Well, that sucks. I hate kids' movies now. They're such stupid cash grabs. They used to be fun for everyone. Now they're not. Now it's just like, oh, buy this toy. How can we monetize everything? Gwyneth Paltrow's victory over the haters. Oh, really? I would like to know about her victory. Because I think she still has haters. 16 cats and dogs who are sick of their owners being home all the time. This is Susie. No, she's like following me everywhere. Like she does not stop. It's so cute, but she still won't eat her food. She'll eat all the unhealthy shit. I give her breakfast, she's like, nope. She looks at it, smells it, looks at me, goes to the other food. I'm like, dude, no. Like, this is good chicken. Why don't you like this? And she's just like, no. Meow, meow. Like, this morning, I even waited a little bit so she would be hungry. Normally, I wake up at like 3 a.m. these days. Yeah, I know. Insane. But my sleep schedule is fucked because of the pandemic. We're sitting inside doing nothing. The lighting, you can try to simulate sunlight with a light box as best as you can, but it really messes up your sleep cycle. And fuck, like it's shitty. But is that what circadian rhythm is, or am I just stupid? But so I woke up at like 6 today instead of 3. Oh yeah, circadian rhythm. Sorry. Circadian rhythm. Is your like sleep clock. Okay. So yeah, woke up at 6 because I went to bed kind of late. For me, 11. And I thought, you know, she's gonna be hungry because I waited to feed her, or she's been waiting a while. No, she doesn't care. She doesn't want that food. No, we've tried like 3 different companies, 3 different brands, and she just wants her dry food. I'm losing my mind over this. I don't want kids because having a cat is hard enough. And kids can talk back. The most a cat can say is like, "Rah." And even that's annoying. I'm like, shut up. Why are you talking back to me? I'm the food bringer. What are you doing? Like, all you have to do is eat the food. I bring it to you. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's just not getting enough exercise, so she's not hungry. Like, hungry enough to want food that she doesn't prefer. She's getting really picky. And I think it's my fault because I spoil her. And she's been manipulating me for a year. For like a whole year. With her cuteness. Getting me to like do her bidding without even knowing I am. Like I would be giving her the food that she likes more after trying like the first food, and she'd be like getting what she wants instead of like, here, eat this. And that is now coming to bite me in the ass. Cats are picky, man. And I know she's not the only one. I look up cat videos all the time and I see cats like, no, I'm not eating this. And it's like, what the fuck? I just spent so much money on a box of this food. And they're like, nope, sorry. Not about it. The guinea pigs will eat anything, though. For real. Even the new guy, little Spike, he's already growing, I think. Was it a couple weeks ago we got him? He was like a little tiny, or was that last week? That may have been last week. Wow. But yeah, little Spike has been growing up and getting used to things. It's funny, there's like a divider in between in the middle of the cage with a ramp so they can have their own space, like their own rooms, but they have the option to go into each other's room. And Spike went on his own and into his own side and starts crying because he's alone. And he stops crying when his brother Nimby, the big boy, comes over and like gets really happy. And then Nimby leaves. Spike starts crying again. And I'm like, wow, this is literally a baby. And Nimby's taking on the fatherly role. And it's interesting to see him become a leader. The leader of the pack, the piggy pack. Because he was like he was the baby up until last week. Now he's learning how to be responsible for the little guy. And he's been very gentle. I'm proud of him. He's a good piggy. Guinea pigs are crazy. Oh yeah, what else is going on? So this is a good one. I how do I say this? I quit vaping. Yeah, so I'm not going outside or going anywhere to buy anything. And all of the places that I was getting vapes from delivered, like e-cigarettes, not like THC. I'm still gonna smoke weed. Listen, that's not gonna change. But because I'm medical, that's different. But the e-cigarettes, puff bars, Juul, all that stuff, I'm not going out to get that because I don't want to get sick by going to like a corner store or something. Like what, I'm gonna get sick because I'm addicted? No. I need to quit anyways. This has been going on for way too long. Like I don't want to die. Vaping is obviously not good for me. Everybody keeps telling me that and I get annoyed, but at the same time it's like, okay, you're right. You are right. And it's annoying because you're right. But I gotta quit, and it's so hard to quit. But now, I don't have a choice. It's either I go out there and risk getting sick by going to the corner store and waste money on more nicotine when I could just stay inside where I'm safe, do other things instead, try to keep my mind off it, get healthy, take this time in quarantine to just, I don't know, to clean that out of my system. All I can think about is vaping, though, right now. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, I'm getting anxious. But I know it's for the best. I really do. And if anybody that listens to this has any advice on quitting and how they did it, seriously, let me know. I'm interested in knowing what other people have done, because I've tried to quit so many times in my life. I thought I was out for like a whole year. I had quit. But then I came right back to it many times. And I've tried to escape, but man, it's so difficult. And I don't know if it's the chemical dependency or the fact that it's almost like a security blanket for me, or both. It's probably a combination of the two. So it'll be good to break that cycle and get out, and it'll be good for my voice, it'll be good for my lungs, it'll be good for everybody. I don't want people worrying about me for no reason. Or for a reason that is in my control, kind of. I don't even feel the effects of nicotine anymore. Like, it doesn't hit me the same, because I've done it so much for so long. All it is like it makes me feel less tweaky when I'm coming down from it to like just do more. Obviously, that's addiction. That's a painful cycle to just stay in for this long. See, you hear that? I have to clear my voice because it gets so hoarse after a while. This is not good. It's not good. Not good at all, you know. You gotta stop vaping if you are. Yeah, that's my PSA for today, because if I stop, if I'm able to stop, I have genetically addictive personalities on both sides of my family. If I'm able to stop, then you should be able to stop too. But we don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop. That's the thing. I have a hard time with these types of things. Like when I had to quit smoking weed for a little while, oh my god. That was like, I couldn't eat. I already have problems eating just as is, and weed, like when I started smoking, helped me so much with just gaining a normal appetite. And what is that sound? Is that the plane? Oh my god. What the fuck? What was I saying? Oh right. Quitting smoking weed was so difficult that I went back. But that's the thing, like weed, there's actually like, or cannabis, there's actually medical benefits, and it's helped me not only with my PTSD, anxiety, insomnia, appetite. It's even done away with the little things like my Tourette's tics, because Tourette's was a big problem in my life. Yeah, like really, I had Tourette's syndrome. I used to be one of those guys who'd be like, fuck shit, like just make weird noises just out of the blue, because it felt like if I didn't, I would suffocate. Even though it's all in your head, but it feels like having to breathe so badly, except it's like you have to like say this word out loud. Mine were swears. Mine were definitely swears and like vocal tics. A lot of like eyebrow twitches, those types of things. I was deep in it for years. Like it started in 3rd grade, and this shit went on like up until high school, and then I started smoking weed. All of a sudden it stopped. My stutter went away. See, I think that has to do with anxiety. Like I think for me the tics and like the Tourette's were probably amplified by the anxiety in my environment. But that shit would flare up so bad. Then I got to college and I completely forgot that I ever even had Tourette's. Like it came back though during like a really bad anxiety attack once, but then I remembered and I was like, oh yeah, gotta keep being mindful of this. Those were weird times. Really weird times. But my point is, cannabis actually has benefits to it that are proven. What does nicotine do other than hook you on it? Yeah. And it like makes your heart pound, which like there's heart disease on both sides of my family. I don't need to like contribute any more things that could like make that happen to me. That, and I don't want cancer. I'm scared. I am. And like really, kids, that if you think vaping is cool, which I know you don't, because my brother all the time is like, oh, vaping is so gay. Like, first of all, how are you gonna give an addiction a sexuality? Secondly, not to be all triggered, but secondly, no, vaping is just unhealthy. It's unhealthy. It's addictive. It's unhealthy. It's gonna hurt you. You feel like kind of short of breath, like after you take a hot shower or something, or like walk up a flight. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just, you don't feel natural after you do it. And yeah, like that feeling it goes away after you're done vaping. But then if you start again later in the day, then it's going to come back. And being high on nicotine is like being wired. And it definitely contributes to my anxiety, but I can't stop because I'm addicted. So today is a big turning point for me where I'm cutting it out. I'm saying no. I'm serious. Like, there's this devil on my shoulder that's like, come on, but mango puff bars, just go out and get some. Think about the flavor. And I'm like, yeah, but what is it doing for me? That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm throwing money at this thing that's doing nothing for me and runs out. It only makes me more anxious. Like, it's time to stop. It is time to stop vaping. Quarantine is the perfect time for that. And they say, so they say when you quit cold turkey, if you're able to go the first 72 hours, then you're pretty much in the clear. Because that gives enough time for the chemical to be out of your body. So I gotta go cold turkey. I cannot have nicotine in my body. And I don't know how this is gonna make me feel, but I'm definitely worried. I'm just gonna try to have to find things to do to keep myself going. I'm worried it's gonna affect my Call of Duty game. Cause I'm so wired all the time, but I'm just gonna have to drink coffee. I took a caffeine pill today. Extended release. They have that. Extended release caffeine pills. They're crazy. They're called Genius Caffeine on Amazon. If you want to try that out. I think I have a free bottle that I'm willing to give out because I don't know if I'm getting more. I found another company. There's a whole bunch of these. You can just look up extended release caffeine pills. You'll find it. So yeah. Why am I saying right into the microphone? I gotta learn how to not do that. Sometimes you gotta go right into the microphone. It's not about going back or going forwards. You gotta just find your own way. Because that's just what it's all about. I'm having fun. I'm having fun talking to myself right now. Because isn't that what this is at the end of the day? I don't know. And apparently there are people that actually enjoy this out there, which is like, wow, you guys are great. Thank you so much for listening to me go on about my quitting vaping. I hope I can inspire anybody out there who's quarantined and vaping to stop with me. Let's all quit together. I got a notification from Wish and I got all excited. Thought my masks were coming, but they are not. What the hell? What the hell? I have not received my item. This is bullshit. I ordered that shit on April 1st. They're like, yeah, April Fool's, bitch. It's gonna take a while. So yeah, I told you guys to use Wish if you want to get masks because it's really hard to find them anywhere else. It's great. Like, they ship from China. China has a surplus of these KN95s and N95s over there. Great, awesome. Like, that's fantastic, right? But the one issue is, you're paying for cheap, like the items themselves are really cheap. You pay for the shipping, and it's international, so that takes extra long. It's not like Amazon where the shit's in like a distribution center already that's like near you and just like gets rushed. That's why like Amazon products are so expensive compared to Wish products, because Wish, you're not paying for it to take a short amount of time. So I've been buying a lot of things from China. Many things from China. So is the government. We talked about that. They stole my idea. I don't know if I'm on a list somewhere. They were like, this guy, This dude that watches all the shocker porn. I'm kidding. I don't watch shocker porn. Sometimes, like on Twitter, when you, or like on Instagram or something, when you're like scrolling and like it's like a really edgy page, like an edgy meme page or something, and they post some shit. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, but the government stole my idea, is my point. I went to all these sites on China, got all these things imported for myself. I got hand sanitizer, toilet paper. Toilet paper from China. But it's only like 1 ply. So it's gonna be a mess. You ever have a like half ply toilet paper? You go to like a place and it's just it's like, it feels like cardboard. It's like, where did you get this toilet paper? The Gulag? Not to insult the toilet paper company that made that shit, but you can do. It just seems like you're doing that on purpose. Like, let's make their anus hurt for the rest of the week. Like, that's so nice of you. Let's look on Grubhub here. Gotta get some Bud Lights. Some Bud Lights. Wanna get a good little bear. Nothing like good old beer on a Friday afternoon. Gonna have delivery today. That should be good. Schedule. Sorry. I'm just looking at, do I want to donate 96 cents to the Community Relief Fund? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm buying beer. I have to find a cheaper way to get beer. Okay, so I did that. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break to run to the bathroom, and then how about we get into some other stuff, like some celebrity gossip, maybe, and some relationship advice, maybe some high thoughts. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright, see you guys in a sec. So it's spring break and everyone's telling you to stay inside. Who are they to know what's best for you in society? Anthony Fauci? More like Anthony Grouchy. Hey. They just don't want you to take advantage of the amazing deals during Coronacation weekend at Amado Ice's Club Pastel, the best island resort not on an island, but right on the Jersey Shore. Well, near the Jersey Shore. Okay, like half an hour out from the Jersey Shore, but shut up about it. Over here at Amado Ice's Club Pastel, we have converted what used to be a boarded up meth house into a state-of-the-art vacationing facility. We've got our spa, complete with a hot tub. We stole out of a trailer park down the road, and our chef Bruno will be ready to serve you either a hot dog or a hot dog with ketchup. The options are, well, there's options you got there, too. So shut up about it. And you're probably wondering, what about the virus? Listen, man, we got a small amount of Purell that we've laundered from a pharmacy and invested it all in this wonderful facility here. You can drink it, smoke it, shove it up your ass, whatever makes you feel safer. You do you. I ain't judging, nor am I watching you through the security cameras I had conveniently placed in the rooms with a direct feed to my phone with notifications. Forget about that. I didn't say nothing. Right now is the time to book your vacation. Right now, during this crazy pandemic. Come spread the love and mingle and fuck social distancing. This whole thing is a conspiracy by the Chinese anyways. So, give us your money and bring that fat ass over to Amado Ice's Club Pastel in Jersey today. Give us a call or hit up Patricio at the corner and tell him what you need. We also sell coke, but don't tell the pigs about that shit. Amado Ice Club Pastel. Please bring girls. There's too many dudes up in here. It's kind of a sausage fest. And I'm not gay. Like, I'm not against people who are gay, but that's just not my thing, you know? I don't want to be the guy that owns a gay bar. That's just not me. But listen, you do you. I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay. And we are back. Hello, hello. What are we gonna do now, you're wondering? Well, since it's the bonus episode, we're gonna do whatever the goddamn hell I want. No, I really like the new trend of going over celebrity gossip. Let's see if our Hollywood entertainment lawyer has updated us on anything in this edition of Crazy Days and Nights.net. Okay, so this starts with a with an intense one. Damn. Okay, so this one is called She Brings Death. Blind item number 7 for today. One of the foreign-born escorts who uses a Miami Beach condo as her home address was spotted in the last week in February attending a private event of the mogul. Also attending was this A-list mostly movie actress all of you know. This was not a big event. There were maybe 40 to 50 people there. The next week, a former lover of the mogul who was given his big break by the mogul over a decade ago after sleeping with the mogul for a year ended up dead in a car crash. I am sure it was no coincidence that he was due to speak to the private investigator who has been following every lead he can in the death of the illiterate singer. I don't know. Uses a Miami Beach condo as her home address. Also attending was this A-list, mostly movie actress all of you know. Former lover of the mogul. Chris Cornell and David Geffen. They're saying Amber Heard. Damn, she's in here a lot. She does a lot of fucked up shit. My friends all had crushes on Amber Heard for the longest time in high school. And I was like, yeah, she's cute, but like, there's gotta be something wrong. And she's like, apparently crazy? I don't know. This foreign-born, so this is a blind item revealed. This foreign-born A-list model who is also a multiple-time professional beard is not bearding at the moment. She should be aware, though, the guy she is hooking up with isn't going to pay her as promised. Uh-oh. Irina Shayk and Vito Schnabel. What is with all these yachters? Oh my god, like, this is crazy. Like, you'd think they'd have enough money. There's one about the Bohemian Grove. This one says that Elon Musk is now a member of the Bohemian Grove, as well as Mr. Bill Gates. What are these people up to? This gossip, like, just makes me not trust anybody. Everybody's got an ulterior motive. Everybody's a sociopath. This is fucked. I have already told you how this A-list singer / bad actor, that's Justin Timberlake, when they say that, and his significant other, so Jessica Biel, are treating their assistants during this quarantine. As it turns out, though, even though with a team in place, it was still too much for them to not fly another nanny up to their location to help out even more. Wow, Timberlake they have one kid? They have one kid. Do they have any pets? Probably not. That's too much for JT. Man's he's too busy making country R&B songs, which is exactly what everybody needed. That was shit. Can we talk about that album? What was that called? The Woods? And he's in like a fucking plaid shirt. He's like, yeah, I'm a Vermont woodsy kind of guy now. Yeah, like I'm gonna mix my Tennessee sound and my R&B sound, which I stole from one group of people, and the Tennessee sound, which I stole from another group of people, and I'm gonna combine them into my own sound, which I just stole from two groups of people, and it sounded like shit. I did not like one song on that album. I pretended to like one song, like the one where he like goes out like Steve Jobs in the music video. That one bumped like for 5 seconds, and then I was like, this is all. This sucks. Like, fuck. He's not good. He's a great dancer though, really good dancer. Bad actor though. Some of these are like bordering conspiracy theories. There is a lot of outrage going on right now, but it probably won't be 6 months before everyone will have a QR code on their phone they need to use to enter a business or an office building or a factory. If they don't, they won't be allowed to gain entrance. It is Minority Report coming to life. It is already being done in multiple countries. I want to see this. I want to know more about this. Oh, here we go. So, New York Times is talking about this. In coronavirus fight, China gives citizens a color code with red flags. A new system uses software to dictate quarantines and appears to send personal data to police in a troubling precedent for automated social control. Yeah, so that's an issue because, like, they could manipulate that so, like, you can't go into a business just because they said so. And they get to know everywhere that you go now. Great, fantastic. I can't wait for that. Really, really excited about that one, guys. Thanks, government. Hey, Alexa. Fuck you. That made me feel a little bit better. Damn, I wish they would post more throughout the day. Now here's, so this supporting superhero player who is foreign-born and probably A-list is a dual-threat actor. As his character moves to streaming, there is talk the character will get a boyfriend and expand on where print versions have taken the character. The actor is fully on board. Tom Hiddleston, Loki. So that's pretty cool. They confirm that Loki is going to be LGBTQ. LGBTQUA? Is it? I can't keep up. I feel so old and ignorant, but like they need a new acronym that is more inclusive on everybody. That like is more universal for I don't know. I'm not good at words. I have the best words, really the best words. I really don't. Let's do a throwback. Let's see what kinds of blind items we can get our grubby paws on. So this is from January. Apparently Avril Lavigne got a lot of plastic surgery. Oh. Yeah, we've looked at all of these. Damn. Oh, another one just got posted. I think. This pseudo-celebrity who is kind of famous on social media, but is more known for hooking up with a foreign-born former boy bander, really needs rehab. The former boy bander is too caught up in his own world to notice, and that thing they share in common is going to maybe suffer as a result. What? Zayn and Gigi. Yeah, and the thing they share being their child. Okay. Based on what this site says about Zayn Malik, that dude is fucked up. Should not have kids. Oh man. Most celebrities, like from what I'm reading, should not have kids. They do way too much coke. They do way too much coke. Should we take it for a throwback? Let's go 2019. Let's go, we're in April, so let's go to April 10th, 2019. Let's see what was happening a year ago. The last time this directionally challenged rapper was involved with the illiterate reality star, he saw a huge increase in numbers of women who wanted to work for him. So of course he is all about reuniting with the reality star. French Montana, Khloe Kardashian. I love that they call him the directionally challenged rapper. French Montana. It's like, what? I didn't get it at first, but then I was like, oh, that's pretty good. The pretend pregnancy turned into the pretend miscarriage for the girlfriend of this B-plus list rapper, who is more known for who he has dated than anything else, Lil Xan. Oh, I didn't know that. At a Starbucks close to where artists check into Coachella, this musician from a band that uses an article in their name offered up a wristband to a group of barely old enough to drink women. All they had to do was join him in a van parked in the parking lot. One of them said yes and emerged 20 minutes later with a backstage wristband. Let's see who that was. Jesus Christ. Celebrities, it's time to stop taking advantage of people. Okay, but barely old enough to drink. So that's not that bad. Come on. So that's 21 or 21? That's pretty much 21. Anything 18 and up is fine. It can be creepy, yeah, to some people, but you can't, this guy says Rockstar hooks up with legal age groupie. Not even remotely shocking. Yeah, it's just a groupie. They're saying the 1975. Damn, the comments are crazy. Last night, this A-minus list rapper, who sounds like a cheese/movie title, had sex with multiple women and refused to use a condom with any of them. He said they could leave if they didn't want that. None of them left. Wiz Khalifa? Damn, there are some racists in here. Where did these racists come from? These get vile sometimes. Here's somebody who's in this, who's on this site a lot. This foreign-born A-list, mostly movie actress who is slowly dropping to B-list, or B+, at least acting-wise, is paying off magazines in her home country to slam other publications who publish the truth about her marriage. Oh, Priyanka Chopra. Let's do one more. Let's see what this was. The coke at several parties in Coachella last night was provided by this former A- B+ tween actress turned the same as an older teen. 2 hit shows to her credit. Who could that be? Kieran Shipka? I don't know who that is, but this person is usually right. So, I'll go with that. Hollywood is crazy. Hollywood is so weird. Oh, here's another one that just got posted right now, I think. With this pregnant A- list singer / reality star pledging her allegiance to a manager hated by this A+ list singer, the feud is back on. Katy Perry, Scooter Braun, Taylor Swift. Oof, we're back at war. Well, what are you gonna do, right? Business is shit. Like, business is business. What time we at? Because I gotta get ready for this delivery soon of beer. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. We can do a couple of Reddits. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Relationship advice. How do I stop my friends from having a Corona party tonight? Oh, those idiots. As I wrote in the title, Some of my friends are planning to get together tonight to drink, chat, have fun, and actually called it a Corona party in our group chat. Now I have been a really responsible person so far and haven't met any of my friends or family since the whole Corona situation began. And my government, I'm in Austria by the way, advises to stay home and limit the social contact as much as possible. Then keep doing that, man. Some of my friends who will meet tonight care a lot about the situation and are even Italians who live here, so I'm just really confused why they would even consider doing something like that. One of them doesn't care at all and is constantly going out and not sticking to the advice the government gave us. She's one of those who says that people will die no matter what, so it doesn't matter. Vanessa Hudgens, is that you? So I probably won't be able to convince her anyway. But is there anything I can say or do that will make them reconsider this? I really don't understand how anyone can be, well, so stupid and reckless when we have a global pandemic going on. Everybody says call the police on the party. Yep, call the police, call the police. There aren't supposed to be get-togethers. I know that they would definitely break up a party here if that was going on. They don't even want people in like groups of 10 or more. They want people like in groups of like 2. That's not smart. They should just do House Party, the app. I've been doing that with a couple of my friends and it's actually really cool. It's like it's pretty much group FaceTime, just a little bit different. I prefer it. I haven't tried group FaceTime yet, but I'm gonna have to. You guys can just meet online. I'll drink together that way. Why do you have to be, like, physically there? That's so old school. What are you, a boomer? Come on. Yeah, call the police on the party. Or, you know what? No, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Just be like, hey, listen, like, you do what you want to do, but when you guys get the virus, don't get mad when I say I told you so. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, you can't tell them what to do. You can only suggest that that's a really, really dumb idea. And yeah, you can bring that up multiple times. Like, dude, what the fuck? That is the dumbest idea. This is a pandemic. People are dying. And yes, we can flatten the curve by not going out. They're making things worse. There are people I know that are like, oh, I will go out if I want to. And I'm like, then you are selfish. It's the same people that aren't going to vote because Bernie didn't win. That are saying, no, I'm going to go out if I want to. You're fucking ridiculous, people. What is it with people of this age of time that they have no care for other people? I'm worried about the country as a whole. No, like, I want Bernie for me, but I'm thinking about the rest of the country here. How did that get political again? Oh, because coronavirus and the same people, yeah. Okay, well, it's dumb. Like, they should be thinking about other people that could be vulnerable to that virus. And it's killing young people, too, so it's not like it won't affect them. It could affect them. Nobody knows enough about this virus to know exactly how it works. Oh, this one's kind of funny. A relationship is long. When will all situation trust? And then he writes beneath that, a relationship, it says, that's the spelling, is long. When will all situation trust? And then someone comments, if you want advice, you need to write out actual details of your situation and ask a question. And he goes, okay. And then someone goes, what are you asking? I asking when a relation have 4 year, then some reason this 4 year relation is break. This situation, what's I do? What? You're gonna have to add more detail, like why you guys broke up, otherwise let it go and get over it. And then please answer me As I write, yeah, wrong, please reply me. What? Bruh. What are you on? What are you on, brother? Uh-oh. We'll end on this one, and then I gotta get ready for my order. My 22 male girlfriend, 22 female, has an OnlyFans account. How do I ask her to stop? Sorry. Fuck. I'm so sorry. So, I didn't know she had one until we started dating. She posts nudes and little clips, and she has a pretty decent following. She feels comfortable with it because she doesn't show her face in fully NSFW, but I still think it's risky. Plus, I don't feel comfortable with random men across the world getting off to my girlfriend. I think she got the vibe that I was uncomfortable with it because when out with friends, the topic came up in discussion. Would you let your girlfriend have an OnlyFans? And I replied, probably not. Since then, she seems to have been using it less, but I think she's still on there. Is it fair of me to ask her to give it up, especially if she enjoys doing it and is making money? My girlfriend is very pretty and gets messages from guys all the time online offering to pay her for this and that. She always tells me about it and blocks them when I ask, but it still makes me feel weird and inadequate. Well, that is a complicated situation, my friend. Well, with the current situation that's going on with like iDubbbz and his girlfriend making an OnlyFans, and he's like, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't care. Like, you're seeing things that I have seen. Like, it's not a big deal. It's a vagina. She's not. What did he say? She's not like streaming a movie down there. You know, that's really just like, you guys have to be on the same page with that, because you can't tell her to stop if she's making money off of it and enjoys doing it. And at the same time, if it bothers you so much, then she's got to be mindful of that too. But at the same time, if those things don't mesh and there's not going to be compromise between the two of you or some sort of agreement to make it okay, maybe you guys just don't vibe. Like, personally, I would be pretty uncomfortable too. So to answer your question, no, it's not fair for you to tell her to give it up, especially if she enjoys doing it and is making money. Unless you're willing to support her financially and stuff. Which, I don't know about that, dude. You're 22. I'm not much older, but how big is that paycheck? Her OnlyFans paycheck, that's the question. How much bank is she making? That's a big part of, like, that's a big decider. And did she make it before you? Okay, yeah, she made it before you. Yeah, you can't tell her to stop. If she made that, like, during your relationship and knew you weren't cool with that, that's not cool. But, like, come on. You guys have to have a talk, that's all I'm gonna say, but you can't tell her to stop. So that's where I'm gonna end here, because it is about to be 12:30. I gotta get ready for my beer order to get here. This has been a bonus episode of the Short News Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will keep you updated on my quitting vaping journey. Alright. Have a great weekend if you don't hear from me. Peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location, yes, you want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game, with On Location, and it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pre-game parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.